And meanwhile, the art gallery that is on your website, will you be bringing any of that in presentation for any event?
Yes, I have over 12 pieces that I'm going to be displaying there at Out North, and we're still going over some of the logistics about that. We actually only decided to do this event within the last month, so this has been thrown together so much at the last minute. It's just been unbelievable how things have come together. I have some new pieces that are really interesting. One of them is a tic-tac-toe game that is impossible to win. You'll see that. It's hard to explain. Another one is me as a self-portrait of wearing a whole bunch of different name tags because of trying to find myself and trying to be like different people. And then I have some of the classic pictures that I bring to the event, some of the work that I actually did while I was at Straight Camp, and some of the ones I did before and after that as part of my recovery and, dealing with that.
And these are physical, original art pieces?
Yeah, I have some photo collage, oil paints, mixed media. It's all visual fine art.
Aside from the Out North event on June 1st, any other plans while in town?
Well, this is really amazing. There is a reunion at a church that I was one of the founding members of when I had just become a Christian. And the pastor and his wife have been dear friends of mine forever. They're folks that, especially the pastor's wife, she's somebody, I swear she's just never given up on me, even though it seems like a lot of the church people have given up on me. She doesn't take a gay affirming stance, and yet she's somebody that I trust with a lot of things because she helped me. She taught me a lot about worship music and a lot of spiritual things. And, she tried to get me help, but she wasn't the typical, stereotypical, homophobic fundamentalist that we try to put off on, people that have an anti-gay position. So I want to make that clear that there are some people out there that just say, hey, you know what, I love you. And, we don't have to agree on all this stuff. We don't have to agree whether it's okay or not to be gay, but I'm going to love you and accept you. And that's what these types of people are. And so there are those people, and then there are the people that are absolutely terrified of me, that won't let me around their children, that want to treat me like I'm some kind of criminal. So when we're dealing with Christians that have an anti-gay position, we got to know that there's a big spectrum of being anti-gay, whether they're anti-gay and abusive, and they're trying to do political things to undermine the gay community, or there's the people that they don't believe it's okay to be gay, but they do try to love and accept gays and try to understand us the best they can. Because, when I do a lot of this stuff, this ex-gay stuff, there's a lot of people that have this enormous amount of hurt and anger towards church people, and I don't feel that way. I'm not trying to fuel that. I'm trying to make peace. And so when I have an opportunity of some of my old church friends that invite me to an event very openly, inviting me and wanting me to be there, it gets me excited because I know that we're making peace. We're building bridges, and that's what it's about.
We don't want to cover everything, or no one will have to show up to this show on June 3rd. So anything we really need to get out before we wrap up?
Well, I'm going to do a comedy video about taking a ex-gay pill, which is going to be fun, so you get to see that. And I'm going to actually read, like I said, I'm going to read first time in public. I'm going to go over some of the assignments that I did and some of the boundaries that I set for myself and some of the places that I had to avoid when I was trying to be ex-gay. And although it's painful, I'm sure some people are going to laugh because some of the stuff is just so outrageous.
I'd like to thank you for taking the phone call this evening.
Yes.
And again, for all the folks out there listening, start your Pride Week out with Confessions of an XX-Gay with Jason Ingram here at Out North, 3800 DeVar Road, Friday, June 1st at 6:30. And this will be an evening of good friends and good food with a potluck-style dinner, so whip up that special dish or stop by your favorite eatery and take the easy way out. And like all other Pride events here at Out North, this is an all-age and free event. To find out more about Out North, go to www.outnorth.org. And for finding a complete listing of Pride events, go to www.alaskapride.org. And Jason, one more time on an easy way to see more about Jason T. Ingram?
Yes. Well, actually, let me give you my Facebook. You can go to facebook.com/Sunday Driver Production.
Okay, and with that, I will be following this interview up with one of Jason's songs. Oh, will you be doing any of your songs at the show?
That's going to be a surprise. I haven't decided if I'm going to sing live or how I'm going to do that. So you'll come and find out.
Well, in the meantime, thank you, Jason, and we will be seeing you on Friday.
All right. Thank you, Thomas.